What do you think about this information? Let's find out with me. The Queen out-humoured Prime Minister Boris Johnson with a cheeky joke that left world leaders chuckling, a podcast said. Her Majesty sent a personal letter to British Golden Girl Emma Raducanu last night after the 18-year-old became the first qualifier to win a Grand Slam title at the US Open. Bromley-based Raducanu beat Canadian Leylah Fernandez 6-4, 6-3 to become the first British woman to win a major since Virginia Wade way back in 1977. The congratulatory letter said, "It is a remarkable achievement at such a young age, and is testament to your hard work and dedication. I have no doubt your outstanding performance, and that of your opponent Leylah Fernandez, will inspire the next generation of tennis players. I send my warmest good wishes to you and your many supporters." Her Majesty is currently enjoying her summer holiday at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, where she traditionally stays until October. She has remained in the public eye since her husband, Prince Philip, died in April, and hosted a reception for leaders of the Group of 7 richest nations at the Eden Project in Cornwall. She was joined by other senior royals including Prince Charles and his wife Camilla, as well as Prince William and his wife Kate. Queen out-humoured Boris after world leaders guffawed at her joke. Image. Getty. The Queen hosted a reception at the Eden Project in Cornwall. Image. Getty. Renowned for her wit and charm, Her Majesty put world leaders at ease in a typically awkward photo. As world leaders posed for a socially distanced photo, she broke the ice and quipped, "Are you supposed to be looking as if you are enjoying yourself?" The presidents and prime ministers, including Joe Biden and Angela Merkel, burst out laughing. Boris Johnson swiftly replied, "Yes." The Queen made leaders laugh with a cheeky joke during this photo. Image. Getty. Ben Glaze, deputy political editor for The Mirror, told Pod Save the Queen podcast of the impact Her Majesty had upon arriving. She hosted an open-air reception at the tourist attraction, in which the soft diplomacy the monarchy brings was clear. Mr. Glaze said, "You've got the leaders who do the politics during the day. There was a bit of an atmosphere around the Northern Ireland Protocol and the ongoing sausage war Brexit row. But when the Queen comes in, who is solely the head of state and above the politics, it really does change the dynamics." Her Majesty was the life of the party down in Cornwall. Image. Getty. For the leaders, it's more like they were off duty a little bit. They all seem to visibly relax in her presence. Mr. Glaze described how Her Majesty seemed to transcend the everyday knockabout of the politics and leaders were wowed by her. He joked how the Prime Minister was basically having the mick taken out of him by his boss in front of his contemporaries. The Queen proved to be the star of the show, and even the journalists gathered round a computer screen to watch another classic moment. The Queen later welcomed Joe and Jill Biden to Windsor Castle. Image. Getty. He explained, "When the video emerged of her with that huge cutlass at lunch, we just watched it again and again. Her wielding this huge blade and I know there's another knife. It was just fantastic. This 95-year-old woman was the star of the show. She brought humor and levity to the party." She out-humoured Boris Johnson, whose one saving grace seems to be the fact that he can do humor. Mr. Glaze added, "After a hard day's negotiations, she comes in and makes it fun. It makes it fun for everyone." The event was Queen's first chance to meet Mr. Biden as president. His wife Jill, who joined him at the event, had said beforehand, "Joe and I are both looking forward to meeting the Queen. That's an exciting part of the visit for us." Mr. Glaze said they were charmed by Her Majesty as they later travelled to Windsor Castle to have tea with the monarch. Mr. Biden said the Queen reminded him of his mother in terms of the look of her and just the generosity. In an exceptionally rare insight into political discussions featuring the monarch, Mr. Biden said the Queen had asked about Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping during their 45-minute chat. What do you think about this incident? Leave a comment below this video now. Subscribe to stay up to date with us.